would not come down from the cross just to save himself. Mama, he decided to die just to save me. My. He would not come down from the cross just to save himself. My. He decided to die just to save me. Help me say it. He would not come down. He would not. Come on. My. And you don't have to. Whatever he's called you. Just to save himself. My. Say he decided to die. He decided. I don't hear nobody. My. It ain't Easter, but it's appropriate just to say I'm not coming down, because he didn't say he would not come down. Everybody, he would not. I don't hear y'all. Everybody. My. From the cross. Hallelujah. Just to save himself. He's our example. He decided to die. That was his cross to bear. He finished his work. He finished his assignment. And because he didn't come down, you don't have to come down. Come on, say, he would not come down. Come on. My. Come on here. My. Everybody. My. Just to save himself. I'm gonna have somebody say he decided to die. Just to save me. I don't hear y'all. That's good news. Say he would not come down. Everybody, he wouldn't. I don't hear y'all. My. From the cross, just to save himself. My. And you ain't got to come down. He decided to die. I don't hear nobody. Just one more time. One more time. He would not. He would. Come on. My. From the cross. Yeah. Just to save himself. Now come on, somebody say, he decided. He decided. Somebody say he decided. 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 He decided to die. To die. Praise and give him glory right there. My God.
Thank you so much for being here. I am Otis Petteway, the pastor of the Victory Community Church. I thank you so much for being here and being part of what God is doing. I am overjoyed to kind of share a revelation God gave me on yesterday. I was sitting in the Chick-fil-A drive-thru picking me up some good God's chicken. And I was preparing to pull through the drive-thru, and while I was in there looking through the drive-thru, I saw a blind person and someone that could see coming out of a store. And they were coming out of the store, and the person helped the blind person get out of the store, helped them get off the curb, but then he got him to the car. And the blind person touched the car, and the person that could see went and got in the driver's side of the car. The person that could not see touched the side of the car, and when they grabbed the side of the car, they touched it all the way to the door, touched the handle, opened the handle up, and got in the car. And while I was sitting there watching this, I was watching this unfold in my eyes, and God spoke to me in a very clear voice and said to me, watch this. I want you to really catch this, the severity of this that God gave me. God showed me that there are people in our lives that have adapted to dealing with you being blind. That there's some stuff that you have going on, some people in your environment that are help you get to where you are and help you be the person that you are today, but they are used to you being blind. It's not about condemning your situation. It's not about condemning, because sin makes us blind. Sin makes us not see things. Sin causes you to lose sight of where you are and what you have going on. And I was watching this, the clarity of the picture of what was happening. And I'm watching it and I'm saying to myself, how amazing is it that people that are blind can still get around? I understand everything that people talk about. I understand all of the stuff that gives you clarity about life. But what people that are blind do is to be able to operate. People that cannot see can live by themselves. They can cook. They can wash. They know where their socks are. They know where their living arrangements can be set up. They know it all because they set up their lives in a routine. And that's what sin does. It completely puts you in a routine, which is why salvation disrupts the norm in your life, because if you put your socks here, you know your socks are there. And the problem is that salvation comes and stirs up your normalcy. It stirs up what you've made your handicap, you're enabled to experience more. It limits you. And what I was watching when I seen this, and God gave me the revelation of that sin causes us to be blind, salvation allows us to see. Is the problem with being blind is that you sometimes get in situations that are not set up for routine. What do you do when it's not going to work out the way that it normally does? What do you do when it seems to be throwing you into a tussle? What do you do when it seems like it's going to keep you in a spiral or a repetitive situation? What do you do when it seems like life is kind of spinning you out of control? That's what you have to understand that salvation is for. I call this devotion, I Once Was Blind, because most of us struggle, because once we get the ability to see, we act as if we've always been there. We've always had it together. But most of us have a blind man's testimony, that I once was blind. I once had a situation that I did not know how I was going to get out of it. I didn't know how I was going to make it. I didn't see myself. I didn't see my way out of it. But I thank God for Jesus, because I once was blind, but that's not the shout. The shout is that it was amazing grace. Come on, somebody. I feel it. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Watch this. I once was lost, but now I'm found. This is what blesses me about the grace that's amazing, is that I was blind, but now I see. Why is that the shout? Because I thank God for opening my eyes and giving me the clarity to see that sin causes me to be blind. Sin causes me to lose sight of what God has in store for me. But when salvation shows up, when deliverance shows up, it opened my eyes and allows me to see clearly. I can see clearly now the sin is gone. I'm not saying I'm perfect, y'all. Don't miss that for that. But what I'm trying to tell you is that if you want to see better, if you want to do better, if you want to get better, what you have to do, the way to get out of it all, the way to see the greatness of God in any area of your life is to do this one simple thing: get deliverance, get free, break the barriers of your past, of the pain, of the hurt, of the issues that you face and you're going through, and you even feel yourself going to. Because guess what? And you tell them on the other side of it, I once was blind, but now I see. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow. See you all tomorrow at noon on the Genesis Church Facebook page. I love you all. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everything that you're doing. I hope that was clear and gave conviction to you in your day, in your walk, as you go through this evening. God bless you all. I'm out.